And we are live. Come one, come all, nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't. New World Supernova here today, bringing you guys and bringing you girls some One Piece goodness, alright? Now, I have not done any videos this week. Unfortunately, I had another bit of a rough week, but you know what we do? We can never skip out on the One Piece because it is what gets us through the week at times. So, without further ado, if anyone hasn't read this chapter already, you can read the chapter. The link to the chapter is in the Discord. The Discord link is in the description down below. Join the Discord. Go to the chapter links. I post every chapter link for every video I do, so that way if you haven't read a bit of material that I'm ever covering, you can go straight there and catch up on it straight away, alright? So, let's get to it. One Piece. And so, looks like we've got the, One Piece has got the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump this week. With their sights set for the top, the strong stand side by side, striking a defiant pose. The incredible third act of Wano. The battle against the Beast Pirates is nearing its climax. Color spread, One Piece. Nearing its climax, you say? Okay. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah. If it's nearing its climax, Act 3 is going to be ending. You know what I mean? So this is just saying Act 3 is almost wrapped up. So within the next, what are we? We're on chapter 1006. Ooh, this is actually a lot juicier than I thought it would be. Okay. Act 3 is going to end within the next 4 chapters, I reckon. Alright? I'm doubling down on that. Next 4 chapters, Act 3 ends. I dare say, depending on where we are, it might be once Onigashima gets to the capital, or once you can see the flower capital in sight, that's when Act 3 might end. That's interesting, because it's important. This is a kabuki play setup, alright? So, saying it's nearing its climax, Act 3 isn't the climax. Act 4 will be the climax. Presumably. So, you can presume in that situation then, right, that Act 3 is coming to a close, Act 4 is going to open up, and all of Act 4 will be the climax. And then Act 5 will be the resolution. Interesting. Alright, so we've got a color spread. Damn! So we've got the Beast Pirates here. So we've got the Supreme Commander himself, Kaido. We've got the 3 Calamities, right? And then we've got all of the Flying 6, including Drake. Interesting that we've still got Drake on there. Oh, this actually looks really nice. Weirdly enough, because of the fire coming off King, it looks like the Calamities are all blonde in a weird way. So you got, blonde Jack, blonde Queen, obviously, and then King almost looks like he's blonde with the fire coming out. So that's a interesting nod. Ooh, and Page 1 and Ulti in the white. I feel like we've seen this in a color. I feel like in the last volume cover, we got them, but it might have just been their face, so I don't know if we actually saw the color of their outfits, and I tell you what, they're looking crisp in the white. Same with Sasaki. We've got Who's Who rocking the red, and he's got a flower sword there. You can actually see his sword a bit better. That looks kind of cool. Oh, Black Maria looking as devilish as ever. Drake's just sort of off on his own thing. Queen's there with what looks like, I would say it's like a machine gun, but it looks like a flamethrower. It looks like a flintlock flamethrower, so that looks pretty cool. Alright, what does it say? The climax to the Battle of Onigashima is near. One Piece Volume 98 is now on sale. The battle is nearing its climax. The action-packed third act of Wano. A daring color spread. Interesting. Alright, let's get to it! Chapter 1006. The Honorable Hyogoro the Flower. Ooh, okay, you saw in my live reaction to last week's chapter, alright? I said that there's a dude there that looks something fiercely looking like Hyogoro, alright? If that is him, and he has come back to his prime thick boy sort of level, alright, just remember, me and Daniel we definitely claimed, oh, okay, what if some of the samurai start eating some of the food at the banquet hall since there's food around and they get a bit of power up considering they've been malnourished for 20 odd years? Live floor, Skull Dome. What has caught her gaze? He got away. The enemy leader, Momonosuke, was seen escaping, and you got Bao Huang, and we actually see her tail here. I don't think we've ever seen her tail in any panel that we've seen her. I know we knew she was a flying squirrel smile, but I don't think we've ever seen that. From the forbidden storeroom, we've lost sight of him now, but there's no mistake. Momonosuke has fled with young master Yamato and the Kunoichi. And so we've got Yamato just dropping fools and fodder left and right. You know what she does. She's just beating the living hell out of people. Even Shinobu's looking kind of fierce there. She's throwing kunai around, cutting up people with a sword and that. Oh, and you can see Momo's hand in that as he's hiding in the back of a shirt and that, holding onto her. Beep, beep. There he is, leader of Wano's samurai army, Momonosuke. So, not only do we know that they've got that cyborg paper and they've got cyborg pets, but it actually works as like a radar, so it can actually scan through stuff. So they've actually locked onto Momo. That's interesting. So Momo's thinking he's safe. Shinobu, over here. Isn't there a less conspicuous way? I'm gonna roll with that. He's with the Kunoichi. Castle interior, 3rd floor, and we see a cat. Another transmission. They're after Momo and Shinobu. Who's young master Yamato? Hey, which way's the forbidden storeroom? It's near the entrance of the Skull Dome. Kinemon and the others are in the opposite direction. Ooh, okay. Come on, Sanji. Mr. Prince, make your return. Be the clutch dude that everyone wants you to be. The joke's over. It is time. Alright? You take on Queen. You take on Jack. You take on Commanders. You do what you gotta do. Where am I needed more? Huff, huff. Over here? Over there? Ah, here. And so... I may have spoke a little soon. That's Onigashima. And that's Mount Fuji. We are bloody close to the capital. Alright, I actually might be spot on with that little prediction. That ain't half bad. So we've got Onigashima flying, and you can see Mount Fuji there, so we're almost on the capital, arguably. And we can hear screams and that. Entrance to Onigashima. And so we see that giant sword again. There's massive explosions. Ooh. No! No! You had him! How's his face so clean? You got him! You off guard murked this fool, and he gassed you. What? Huff huff. Cuckoo, Peruin. That was a close call. Warriors of the full moon indeed. You lost to me simply because the weather wasn't in your favor. Ugh. Oh, damn. Wonder N-Carrot had done. Sparrow, where's the cuts on your eyes, man? I know you ain't got no healing factor like that. Don't lie. Don't deny. Ugh. Listen, Yugara, must keep moving forward. You talk about avenging Pedro, but did you really expect to get a free pass? And he's picking it up with a candy arm. After trespassing in our territory? If you don't want to mourn any more of your friends, hop back to the woods and chew on some grass. And he just decks her down. Just get out of here, Carrot. Man, look, it's weird because Petter Sparrow, has a bounty of 700 mil, but like, on the other hand, you're sort of just like, nah, you're a bit of a candy dude. You're more suited to something like that. Peroin. Now then, I'm still against allying with the Beast Pirates, but we must teach these upstarts what it means to be an emperor. Live floor, skull dome. And we hear the roaring of the fighting. Huh? This is hopeless, and this is the young dude that we've seen all throughout Wano and that was eager to fight and that, and he's been infected by the ice oni disease. These blue flames help while we have stamina, but we're at our limit. You must endure it, or you'll turn back into an ice demon. If it happens, you won't be able to stop rampaging, and you'll definitely die of exhaustion this time. Keep yourself together, yes sir. Remember, Tanuki-san is working on the cure while persevering himself. Yo, and we're back to Mr. Chicka Check Your Route. Yes, Apu-san, we can't keep this up. Huff, huff. Not while they stand between us and the cure. They're like a steel wall. We can't get through. Why did Queen Summer expose us to the virus anyway? Save your whimpering. He won't be moved by it. Ooh, yes! I was right. Told you last chapter that was Hirogoro. Mr. Him and Jinbei are one of the likeness, if you know what I mean. Why would you switch sides, X-Drake? That's Hirogoro, the flower. Why is Wano's legendary Yakuza boss suddenly here? He's too strong. We can't get anywhere near the Tanuki. Ooh, and Hirogoro's infected, but he's just stomping on fools. Ooh! Drake's got a bit of a clawed heel there. Do you know what would be actually ruthless but good to see? If, like, Drake's blocking someone, clashing with someone, and then he grabs them with his with his Allosaurus foot or sort of thing, and just, like, ripped them down, and then came over with the four-sided axe mace. Man, that's actually a good-looking spread, man. They look like they're putting in some work here. What's with the physique? He was a shriveled geezer just a second ago. Now he's as formidable as he was when Kaido was trying to recruit him. Huh. Are these shivers from excitement? Boss, are you okay? It may have gotten a little chilly, but I pride myself on my fortitude. Being exposed to this virus may have brought me to the brink of death, but it also seems to have drawn out my dormant strength. Huff, huff. In other words, I gained this power in exchange for my remaining life force. I'll use it to cut down the enemy's main forces. No, don't do it, Hyo. Listen, my fellow Yakuza bosses. Yes, great boss. I don't have much time left. If Tanuki-san doesn't make it, and I'm on the cusp of turning into an ice demon, you must end my life without hesitation. If you don't, I'll end up indiscriminately killing everyone in this hall. We can't possibly. He's right. If the boss becomes an ice demon, there'll be no stopping him. I'm counting on you all. I'm counting on all of you. Now us ex-Mima Waragumi will find out just how strong this so-called legend is. Oh, dude. I didn't even get to register that. I just saw the next panel down. I was just like, Yogoro. One sword flower style. Isn't that style obsolete? You damn geezer. Fiery hairs. Yeah. That's very similar to sort of T-Bone's. Like, remember in Water 7, T-Bone's slow angular cut? And he just absolutely drops. But yo, Hyogoro cuts down the boss of the Waragumi with one hit, and four of his main subordinates, just murks them, cuts their swords in half. You know, Odin, I used to always wonder how things would have ended up if you and I had challenged Kaido back when I was in my prime. Ooh. Them some fighting words. But not anymore. Kinemon and the others did a splendid job executing this raid. Yo, and he's cut down the big dude. And I found myself an interesting prodigy. Oh, God. Yo. Luffy the prodigy. I'm loving that. Now I know Wano will see a new dawn. Hey, you gotta be kidding. He'll take out the whole floor if I don't stop him. Damn geezer. Yo, and Queen's getting involved? Oof. Watch out, Queen Sama. Wait, what? What? Whoa. I didn't even register that. Yo, he's on some pacifista shit. What is this? Watch out, Queen Sama's beam is incoming, huh? Phoenix brand. Yo, and Marco comes in with the kick. Flaming ball of fire to the throat. Loving it. And Queen's coughing up blood. That hurt, you bastard. Was that some sort of shockwave? I'm your opponent, remember? Phoenix? No, but Phoenix brand was the... Oh, no, that was Phoenix Mark, wasn't it? When he did his little kick. I'm your opponent, remember? Marco! If you want the samurai, you'll have to kill me first. Damn, what a persistent wrench. Go to hell. Yo, so Queen's capable of doing some pacifista lasers, man. This is a dead set replica of what Kizaru and Frankie do. Yo, that's actually fierce, though. So he shoots it at Marco, and Marco flies over to the side, and that Marco's coming in with a ruthless kick here. What? What? Yo. King's just come out of nowhere and cut off Marco's left arm or left wing. What? And so the flame starts turning into feathers. Oh, and it starts coming back to Marco? No, Marco lands, and he starts turning his arm back into the human arm, but his arm's there because it's still fire. But he forms a feather, and there's still a bit of his arm left out, and he's able to telekinetically control it? What? Marco, the shit! So Marco telekinetically controls a giant ball of his fire, calls it Blue Bird, and just drops King. Yo, he sends King packing. He does to King what King did to Sanji. He just puts him in his place here, overpowers him. King's down, gets up, is like shook as hell, looks up, and Marco's coming down with a god tier knee to the throat. Yo! What is this? Marco just knees him, and you just see the whole house, or the whole mansion sort of thing explode. Yo. And Queen comes down to attack, lifts up a chunk of the house, don't get ahead of yourself. And Marco... Yes! This is what I wanted from Drake. Marco gets his damn clawy ass bird foot, kicks Queen clean in the dentures, sends him packing. Marco is 1v2ing two top tier commanders and feeding. I've been saying it for the longest, man. Marco, number one first commander. It's between him and Ben Beckman, no ifs, ands, or buts. The dude is straight. You can't even argue with this. Marco's straight fire. Like, actually, he's just straight fire. Oh. Phoenix Claw. And he just drops Queen. As expected, holding back two foes with bounties over 1 billion isn't easy. So, okay, we have confirmation that King's over 1 billion, which is good, and we should know this. Wait, are we going to get King's bounty? Isn't easy. You say isn't easy, but you're still on top. Like, you're not on the back foot at all, Marco. Hurry up, Tanuki. You bastard. And he's getting up, and what is that on King? Is King bleeding from the throat? There's some weird sort of blobby looking stuff. Yo, if anyone knows what that is, definitely message me and tell me what you think that is, because I don't quite understand what I'm saying there. And we got Pero. Huh? Well, I'll be. Isn't that Marco over there? He looks pretty worn out. Peroin. It's about to be a 3-on-1. And that 3-on-1 is still going to be in Marco's advantage. Yo. I can't believe. I actually feel shook. I just saw Marco 2v1 in Commanders. And he's on top. Like, he's just dropping bodies. This just speaks more to the Admirals. I'm just saying. Alright? Growl. Everyone's turning back into ice demons. This time the ice demons will be in as much danger as the rest of us. Do it. This is what I want. Oh no, Hyogoro, don't you dare. These last few moments were like a gift from the heavens anyway. If you let me live any longer, you'll only be endangering yourselves. I'll leave the rest to you guys. I, Hyogoro the Flower, no longer have any regrets. With that, he entrusts his hopes and his desires to his comrades. No break next week. Thank goodness there's no break next week, because I could not be doing no break today. Alright, no breaks. But that's the end of the chapter. I might have a slight new theory. Okay, bear with me here. Based on this chapter, Hyogoro's reserved himself and he's like, please just, I'm gonna go. We know that Act 3 is coming to a climax. Act 3 has to end in some form of major tragedy, alright? What if? Beginning of next chapter opens up. He's about to be executed. Chopper shouts out, wait, I have the cure, alright? They go to start distributing the cure, and you have a poo just do a sound bash and blow up the vial from a distance. That's the tragedy. That actually would be really interesting, and especially if at that point in time, right? That's like he's able to mass produce the antidote, but you only need a little bit, so there's only like a very limited amount of it, if that makes sense. That would be tragic as hell, because then you could also do I've actually got more, but end the act making it seem like we've got none of this. Oh my god, this is actually Alright. I'm going to save some of this conversation. I'm going to do a discussion over the weekend, alright? Me and Daniel will hop on. We'll talk all about this chapter, alright? We'll give all our thoughts on it. We'll go through the chapter again, talk about our theories. You know what we do, alright? So, you know what? This chapter, 8.5. 8.75. I'm sorry, it's the Marco chunk. Like, Marco, my dude. You know I love to see it. You know I crave the Marco greatness, because Marco, straight up, a fiery dude. You know what I mean? Alright. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for showing some love. Thank you for showing some support, alright? If you want to do more, do you know what you can do? You can hit subscribe to get more content like this and from me, alright? You can hit the bell icon so you can get notifications for when I upload more videos, alright? If you want to do a little bit extra, you can always join the Discord. Not only can you have access to any chapter of any series that I'm reviewing through the Discord, but you also have direct access to be able to message me and Daniel and ask questions and that, and build a little bit of a community, because do you know what? We love One Piece, and we love more than just One Piece, alright? So be sure to check that stuff out, alright? Leave your thoughts on the chapter in the comments section down below, alright? I want to see what some of your guys' theories are. I want to see what some of you guys are thinking about the chapter and about what One Piece is doing at the moment, alright? Pretty big words saying that we're nearing the climax of Wano, alright? I still feel like it's the beginning of the climax, but saying we're nearing the climax, you gotta remember, alright? We still have Hybrid Kaido waiting to be just whipped out at a moment's notice, alright? We still have, presumably Hiyori ready to be whipped out at a moment's notice, alright? We still have a huge tragedy to be whipped out at a moment's notice. And do you know what? If the cure gets absolutely destroyed in the next couple chapters, alright? And Tama gets captured, right? And potentially hurt by one of the commanders, this whole war can just shift especially if this whole thing just shifts and then it ends with CP0 starting to make a move and make a choice in this war on who they're going to back in some capacity, all right? Or even try to take on both parties at the same time. So, no more jibber-jabbing, all right? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't. Have a damn good weekend, all right? Until the discussion or until the next video, peace, and have a good day, all right? Bye.